So y'all
How's the family?
doing good, doing real good. Oh, he's awesome. He's starting to giggle now, so it's a lot of fun in the house.
Who made him laugh first?
It was my wife. If anyone else asked, I did, but
How are you feeling? I mean, it seems like you were running quite a bit during training camp, but like from a physicality standpoint, how are you feeling?
I feel really good. The thing is, training staff here took really good care of me. We had a good plan in place, and so I'm really glad to be back at football and feel like I know myself again.
Do you feel like 2 weeks is enough to get back to where you want to be physically to play?
I think we take it day by day. You know, that's what the doctor said, and so taking it day by day and trying my best to be my best every day, and we'll see when it comes. Hopefully I can, but we'll see.
What have you seen from James Mitchell and Mitchell Evans, the Mitchells, so far now that they've been here?
They're awesome, man. Really, really good guys, really good football players. And the thing you can always expect out of them is they're going to do the right thing. And if they don't do it right one time, they're going to learn to correct it. So I love that about football players. I think that's hard to find in certain guys, is people who can correct their mistakes and become even better from it.
I mean, we've heard you in the past talk about having back issues. Was this something that just was kind of continuing to bother you, and how optimistic are you that this will, take care of it moving forward?
I'm pretty optimistic. I mean, this was kind of the end-all be-all to kind of clear it out, get rid of it. And, after dealing with it for almost a year plus, it's nice to know that I can just play football and be me again without having that kind of weigh me down.
Say what was involved? Was it?
I'd have to ask the doctor specifically on that one, but it was something simple, not super invasive, anything like that, a routine thing, and something that healing is pretty, for what it would be of surgery, it's a pretty fast healing process.
Caused it?
I think it was honestly just football. Football's 100% injury rate, and it was something that just kept lingering around. And so luckily we caught it in OTAs and just got it wrapped up with.
I mean, this is, I think, the fifth year that you've had to deal with the cut down deadline, Bryce Pierre, some of those other guys leave the room. What type of advice do you give them as a veteran? I know you've never been cut, but like the advice of kind of sticking in the NFL.
I think the hard part with kind of these days, and especially being a player that gets cut, is persevering through that. And I think that's the hardest thing to kind of wrap your mind around. But I think that's the one thing that triumphs everything in this league, is if you work every day, like, hey, I'm the number one tight end in the league. Even if I get cut or if I'm not even on a roster, that's when you get called up, your moment comes, you're able to show out and be the guy that you think you are.
What have you seen out of Jatavian in your absence, why he's come and taken over, the leadership role for you?
He's done amazing, man. I love JT. He's a good kid and a really good football player. And seeing him do what he's done, he's done it for almost 2 years in a row. Camp, taking every rep, and he's took it like a trooper, man. I love JT. He's a really good football player, too.
It seems like with his body transformation and his kind of evolution as a blocker that you have 4 guys that you can line up at both spots in 12. Like, how much better does that make the offense and the way you guys rotate in?
I think it helps everyone out. I mean, it gives everyone an opportunity to showcase their skills, and I think it's awesome having multiple tight ends that can do multiple jobs. That's the best thing about being tight end. You don't just block, you just don't catch, you do both. And so when you can do both well, I think it excels the group.
A big believer in Bryce from the beginning. Like, what are you seeing now that you haven't seen before?
Man, I still see the same guy that came in here, was balling from day one. People didn't have that belief in him, but now everyone sees that. And I think it's fun seeing him just play balls to the wall and make plays every day, talk smack, do his thing. Like, it's amazing to see him play free. And like you guys saw at the end of the season, all camp, just play really good football.
Tommy, what was it like having to work out on the sideline while the rest of the team was going through drills and all these things?
It's tough because you get that football bug where you just want to be out there. You want to try to run the plays, make a play, do all this stuff. So it's kind of pulls at your heartstrings a little bit, because people are like, oh, you missed camp. That's the hardest part. Like, aren't you happy you did? No, because, like, I love this stuff. You know what I mean? So that was really tough, kind of being on the side. But I think trying to work as hard as I could on the side so I can't even focus on that, made up for me just not feeling like I could play football.
Were you able to run full speed and do all those things?
Honestly, I think about, 2 to 3 months after I got the surgery, so it was relatively fast, faster than I thought it would be, and it felt good, felt nice to be able to run, not feel anything, so it was a relatively quick turnaround.
You had a chance to talk to Adam, and how confident are you that he's going to be here week 1?
I haven't talked to him yet. You guys will probably have to talk to him about that, but we love Adam here, man, and so you'd have to talk to him about that.
Jordan's gone. Who's like the elder? I mean, you obviously the most experienced guy, but who steps up as kind of the elder statesman in that position room amongst the receivers, just in general? Who's taking on that role, like along with David and Adam?
I think that really this group, the fun thing about it is everyone has their role, and when one of us, even an older guy, isn't feeling it, the younger guys always step up and be like, hey, let's get on our stuff. Let's get working. If you don't get this right, let's work for it after practice. So I think everyone collectively, both in tight end room and the receiver room, are working towards being their best, and that's what I love about the groups.
The mano-a-mano drill with the wrestling ball, is that part of rehab, or is that just to see who can win?
A little bit of both, but, I won every time, so it was fun.
Tommy, looking big picture, how has fatherhood just changed your perspective on everything and approach to the game?
It's awesome, man. Like, people always say it's life-changing, and when I first had the kid, I was like, oh, like, it's pretty easy. He just kind of sits there. He's like a potato all day. But then, like I said, now that he's giggling, he's laughing, he's trying to talk back, just making words and all that stuff, it's, like, really, really fun to be with him. And my wife's a trooper. She's dealing with him 24/7 when I'm at work, and so, like, I love her to death because I know even I get a little, like, after an hour or two, I'm like, take him back. I don't know what to do with this. But it's really, really fun. I love having him at the house.
What do you mean by Bryce playing free?
I guess how he's always been as a player. He's a playmaker, and you guys can kind of see that with how he can extend plays, how he can make those throws that you don't think are really possible. And so he's been doing it since really day one, but seeing it in game, seeing it for everyone else to see, that's why I've always been a big Bryce believer, because I've seen it since day one he's got here.
Was he not able to play free early because of the system, because of the pressure, or what?
I would say just really it's getting used to football. I mean, I wouldn't say it's anything with the system or anything like that. It's just everyone getting used to playing with different players, different schemes, all that stuff. And I think, especially when he got comfortable, oh, man, he was letting it rip.
I know we've talked before about, maybe previous staffs didn't emphasize the receiving part of the tight end position early in your career. How much do you think you've grown from the receiving element?
It's fun to play tight end more now, knowing how do I say this? It's a lot more fun when the whole staff, everyone is collectively trying to get the tight end the ball, and having that confidence in our entire group is really nice, especially going into a week knowing, hey, we're getting these kind of routes, this kind of concepts. Like, it's really fun to go into a week going in there and knowing that, like, in the game, it's going to happen. So I'm really excited for this year.
Did JT's arrival challenge you in some ways?
I would say I think, this league is always trying to be your best, and someone's always gunning to be their best. And I'd say it doesn't challenge anything. It just makes everyone in that room better. So I wouldn't say anything like that. Appreciate y'all.